Caribbean beach.
Yeah, I personally preferred Cabana Bay at Universal.
I think I'd agree.
I feel like there was more benefits staying at Universal property than staying on a Disney property for Disney. I think it's hard because we're just two adults. We quite happily will wait in a line, so that only like extra half an hour in the morning didn't really appeal to us. To have to get up super early to get on maybe one ride earlier, it didn't matter, because when we went in at lunchtimes we still did all the rides we wanted to do.
And the early access, every time it said at a time.
Yeah,
it was open before that time.
It was open before anyway.
So it's like, when are you meant to get here?
And yes, the skyline's been awesome, but when weather's as bad as it has been, it's not run, so then it's been more of an effort. So we've ended up getting an Uber a few times because transportation hasn't been running, and it's been a delay on buses.
Obviously they don't normally do buses to Epcot and all the studios from Caribbean
if you're
Beach.
a Skyliner resort, they don't do it, and then obviously they're absolutely rammed and people are stressed out. So
Sweaty mess.
whereas Universal, it was just a case of you get a bus, everybody gets a bus, but we never waited for a bus, did we?
No.
There was always a bus there, and it literally took 5 minutes, and it was an extra hour early entry for Universal.
It's just the one stop, and that's your stop.
Yeah.
Because there's multiple places here.
Which we said that, didn't we? So likes of Riviera and Animal Kingdom, there is kind of only just one stop, so then yes, that is more of a benefit. But again, for like dining reservations and things, well, I don't think you get any pros for staying on site for dining reservations, do you? Booking in advance.
No.
Like, we were able to get a Hannah 2 days before. I think it's just a case of making sure you're looking on your app, and if you want to do something, you just keep checking. But again, there's only two of us. Like last night for homecoming, we just walked up and said, can we have a table for two? No, we haven't got any, but you can sit at the bar. Okay, that's fine by us. A family of 4 or 5, that's not suitable. I get it. But yeah,
Well, the room
wasn't anything mind-blowing. The view's beautiful, and the hotel is very pretty.
but there's a better view at...
There was a better view at Cabana Bay.
Obviously there were bad views at Cabana Bay, but we got a good room.
We got a very good room, and the room was very spacious.
Yeah.
It felt very
aircon
clean
as
and
well.
yeah, and bright.
For me, I need good aircon. I need a nice cold room.
Yeah, I found the rooms at Disney were small, and I'd been told that actually previously. Somebody I'd been speaking to on Instagram, they'd said about, oh, we wouldn't be able to be in a room, the 5 of us. No, you probably wouldn't.
No,
They're very
crammed.
small.
Your luggage in there as well.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room.
Yeah, back to the aircon in Caribbean Beach, it just wasn't strong enough for me. It didn't stay. I wasn't cool.
No.
When I went to lay on the bed wasn't cold. It was warm.
It was wet. It was a wet feeling aircon, wasn't it?
Yeah,
More than
compared
anything.
to
like a muggy feeling.
Cabana Bay with a bigger room. The
Yeah,
aircon was great.
that's true. Yeah.
It was like chilly at night.
There was a lot more storage. The shower facilities at Cabana Bay were better as well, more modern. I think it's just more modern, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, don't get me wrong,
And
I've
that
really
was
enjoyed
in
being
the tower,
on...
though.
Yeah, that was in the
Cabana Bay.
2 towers, wasn't it?
Not sure what it's like in the block.
No, that's true. So maybe if we'd stayed at a more deluxe resort here, you get more benefits, because I know there's the late nights in certain parks as well. They stay open until like 1 o'clock for Magic Kingdom. Which is obviously worth doing. So if you didn't do the early access, you've got actually 2 hours after everybody else has gone. Get loads done.
Yeah.
So maybe we just didn't get the right hotel for us. But we really enjoyed being at Cabana Bay at Universal. And I think we would stay at Universal again.
Yeah, I'll stay on Disney probably, but not here.
Not here, yeah. There just didn't seem to be any major benefit for us.
I enjoyed getting the Skyliner, but it wasn't available enough.
No, and you can still go on the Skyliner even if you don't stay here.
Yeah.
Because you could just park hop.
Obviously, save on parking and all that.
Oh,
hassle,
yeah, yeah.
Having a car, it's good for that way. But like I said, at Universal, it's just a bus.
But I think we've realised as well, because we've been here for such a long period of time, we maybe should have done more at Universal. More days at Universal. So we did 7 days Universal, 14 days Disney. Maybe we should have done 11 days Disney, 11 days Universal. To just split it down the middle. Because I've found a new love for Universal.
A little bit.
It's made us want to, well, we want to do the Horror Nights. But then Christmas at Disney is a bit more.
Yeah,
I suppose. It was better than Universal, so and that's when we last came. We came at Christmas time, so we were more like, ooh, want to go to Christmas in Disney than Universal. It's hard timings. But yeah, so overall, I personally preferred staying at Universal. Park wise, they've all been awesome.
Yeah.
Epcot has definitely.
The only thing I've been disappointed with is the glow nights.
Yeah, I was disappointed with glow nights actually.
I thought it was a bit.
I didn't really feel any benefit from it, and I felt like it was all quite rushed, more child orientated, which I was under the understanding it was more of an adults night. It felt a bit chaotic almost. It was busy. When I've read up about it, it was like people said, oh, you can just walk straight onto rides. You couldn't. There was big queues, wasn't there?
Yeah.
The lazy river was squashed. You couldn't really just relax. You were getting splashed in the face by people, and
we couldn't get on every ride.
No, we only got on one. Yeah. So there wasn't as many treats as I think there has been in the past.
Obviously the weather didn't help.
No, it didn't.
But that was only an hour delay.
But if you think of that in comparison to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, there was almost 2 hours delay, and yet we got loads done. But then we didn't meet any characters, which a lot of people, that's what they go for.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it depends what you're looking for, but I definitely do Mickey's Not So Scary again.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Definitely.
Really, really good. But yeah, H2O glow nights, I won't bother. It wasn't that fun.
No, I think we'll just go in the day.
Yeah, I think I would.
See what walking.
Yeah, and it was cold.
Yeah, it got a bit chilly.
It wasn't fun. But that's not Disney's fault. It was just because there'd been a storm and it would really cool down. And then getting in water that's not hot is like, ooh. Yeah. But no, overall, it's been a really good holiday.